What is going on, beautiful people? Today we are answering the question, why are narcissists so bitter? Bitter, B-I-T-T-E-R, like bittersweet chocolate. If you're new here, my name is Lee Hammock. I am a clinically diagnosed narcissist, and welcome to episode 996 of the Narcissists Code. So welcome back. Yes, y'all, bitter Betty, bitter Bob. You know, a lot of narcissistic people end up being super bitter about life. This is the crazy thing about it. A lot of narcissists can be very successful people. They can have everything that you want. Everything in their life that they actually, set out to achieve, they could achieve it. Everything in their life that anybody else would want, they could have the life that other people pray for, that other people dream of, this celebrity lifestyle, and not be happy and still be a bitter person. I know people are just like, why in the hell is that, Lee? Like, why can you have a super successful narcissist and them still be extremely bitter towards the world and towards people? Why? Help me, Lee. Help me out. Help me explain. Y'all shaking. Stop shaking me. Stop shaking me. It's just, one of the things that makes a lot of narcissists bitter, even if they are super successful, is jealousy. They can be jealous of you being, they can be jealous of people who have less monetary, who have less financial security than them, and things like that, who have less houses and cars or whatever, who have less success. Air quotes on the podcast, because they're jealous because you can be happy with what you have. You can be content about what you have. You can be grateful for what you have. You can live in the moment. A lot of narcissists don't possess that ability, and it kills them. It destroys us from the inside out. It's just like the bitter, like the bitter bug takes over us and eats us away from the inside out. So even if we achieve success, even if we achieve what would fulfill other people, what we think would fulfill us, we are still unhappy. So that makes us bitter. And that's why I tell people, if you got a narcissistic person that's relatively young or whatever, in their 20s, 30s, or whatever, 40s, 50 is young nowadays, 60-ish, y'all know. If you have a narcissist that is relatively young is objective to the person, youth is objective to the person experiencing it, right? They don't get better as they get older. If there is nothing that is helping them to assist them in getting better, if there's no therapy, if there's no one out there assisting them or helping them grow, and this is not me trying to say you should do that. If there's no professional helping them grow and change their behaviors, then they are going to keep getting older and more bitter. Why do I have, this is the question that goes on inside of a narcissist's mind. Why do I have all of this stuff and I am still bitter? I'm still unhappy. Why do I have all of this stuff and I'm still unhappy? Why do I have the life that I dreamt of? Why have I achieved all of my goals? Why have I hit every marker that I wanted to hit and I'm still unhappy? That makes you angry, and that anger can lead to bitterness. So you can have some super successful, bitter ass people that you just don't want to be around, and it confuses y'all because you see this narcissistic person and you just like, damn, you have it all. You should be happy. Objectively, you should be happy as hell right now. I would kill for your life, Objectively, they should be happy, but they are not. It eats away at them because they cannot be happy. I don't think narcissists, I don't think narcissistic people have the ability to be truly happy. And that's my perspective. I think we can have moments of happiness. I think happiness is fleeting with narcissists, right? I think happiness comes and goes super fast. And no matter how fast we run, no matter how much success we build up, no matter how much we do, we are still unhappy, and that causes that bitterness. It really, really It makes you resentful. I resent you for being able to be happy and I can't. You know, why can't I be happy with all that I have and you're happy with what you have? You don't have to be, you don't have to achieve more to be happier. So that's why you get a lot of narcissists, right? That will question you about your happiness. They will question you about your goals and your ambitions and things like that. Like, are you just okay with being with that job right there? You know, you don't want more out of life. That's all you want to be. You'll be happy with what you have right now. That's the mindset right there. They think, you see what I'm saying? That's where the mind goes right there. They think that you will be happy. Like they just question your happiness. Like, you can't be happy with what you have because I wouldn't be happy with what you have. You know, I can't be happy with what you have because, you can't be happy with what you have because I wouldn't be happy with what you have. You see that assumption right there? When a narcissistic person tries to be introspective, it ends up negative. That's why you get some narcissists that don't want to be introspective. They don't want to put themselves in other people's shoes. They don't want the empathy. They don't want that. Because why can't, like, you see it, y'all. I'm just telling you, it does really make people, just feel like it's not fair. They make you feel like life is not fair. Why the hell can I have all of this and not be happy? And like I said, a lot of times they don't have to be the super successful narcissist. They can be the unsuccessful narcissist. They can be the narcissist that failed at everything in life and still be ultra bitter and resentful and jealous. The success doesn't create the resentment. It's the feeling about the success. It's the feeling about the failure. You get a narcissist that has a lack of resources and they are just feeling like, why don't I have more? I deserve more. Just because I am me. That entitlement says. That's the entitled mindset. I deserve more just because I am me. I deserve more because of who I am. I deserve more because I am me and you are you. That's where the mind of a lot of narcissists goes right there. I deserve more just because I am me. So they get bitter when people don't feel the same way. Oh, you deserve more just because you are you. When other people don't feel the same way, a narcissistic person can become bitter or resentful towards them. Like, it's just, and y'all know this. Y'all been around bitter, unhappy ass narcissists. I know I have. I've been around super bitter, unhappy narcissists. And like I say, I'm a self-aware diagnosed narcissist. I've been in therapy. Like I said, I've been in therapy for 6 years. I've dealt with narcissistic people. I have. That's one thing that I have been doing is dealing with narcissistic people, toxic people or whatever for years, in my own real personal life. So when I see them thinking that they're supposed, like when I see a narcissist, like when I've dealt with them in the past and hearing them talk, they're just like, man, why the hell can't we be that successful? Man, we deserve to sell more houses because we are us. Man, we're funny. We're handsome dudes. Man, why can't we sell more houses? Why people don't want to buy with us? And you hear no qualification, no reviews, no nothing. I'm just entitled, so I'm bitter now. That entitlement, no D in there. I say entitlement. That entitlement can cause narcissistic people to be resentful and bitter. Why don't I have more? I know I'm not qualified for more. I know I don't have the resume, but I deserve the boss. I deserve the CEO position. I can run this company better than you can, even though, I still don't have my GED, even though I'm working on my, I'm working on it. I could still be a better CEO than you. You get a lot of narcissists who have that mindset. They come from that place. A lot of narcissist emotions come from a place of bitterness. They could be just bitter because you have a close family. They could be bitter because you have close friends. They can be bitter because people like you when y'all go out. They can just have this unique mindset of bitterness and resentfulness that is delved up from deep, It does happen quite a bit. It's the mindset. It really is. So I tell people all the time, narcissists and toxic people will continue to do this type of stuff because that's where we go. That's where the mind goes. Tony Robbins said one time, like, success without fulfillment is the greatest failure. that lack of fulfillment causes a lot of narcissists to be resentful. And the crazy thing about it is they're resentful. Like resentfulness, bitterness is contagious. It's like an infection. Like you close to them, you will get infected. It's airborne. Bitterness is airborne. It really is. So if you're in the same household as them, if they're breathing bitterness into the air, then you're breathing it in, and it can make you a bitter person. Because you become bitter and resentful because you're getting treated this way by a bitter, resentful person. So I'm not telling you to leave your relationship. I'm just telling you to do an inner scan of yourself. Scan yourself right now. Like scan yourself like right now. And just see where the mindset is. See where your mind is at right now. Scan yourself right now to see where your mind is at. To see how things are going. To see how you're feeling. Because that could be a very unique mindset. That could be, somewhere we go next. Because that's the dynamics. So you have to protect yourself, protect your peace, and get away from the bitter vaccine is self-love. The vaccine for bitterness is self-love and gratitude. So that's why I have my self-love journal that's on Amazon. Lee Hammock, I Love Me, a self-love journal to help you rebuild that self-love and authenticity. So I appreciate y'all being here. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Mental Healness is out. Peace. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. You are a mental healness rock star, and I appreciate you for being here. If you haven't already, make sure to click on the screen to subscribe to the channel and watch another one of my videos in my playlist. There's also a link available up here for you to purchase my kids' book, Remember It's Not Your Fault, on Amazon. So check that out. Thank you. I will see you in the next video. Peace.